Ask, tell, confess.
Ask, tell, confess. Ask, tell, confess.
Hello, friends. Hello, places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Well, I'm not big on social crisis. Hello, guys. How are you? I flared my knot. Chach, you got one of the shoot, buddy. Hey, you were mad at me earlier? Yeah.
Look at him.
You got one in the shoot, honey. You got one.
He said, you were fluffing on me. I'm fluffing on you.
All right. Who's ready to kick it off?
Okay, I got one. This is from Ari. It's a confession and an ask. Me and my soon-to-be husband, we went separated before committing at the end of last year. I may or may not have seen an ex in that time, but I am now pregnant. I've only let my man come close to the possibility. The timing is so scary, but I'm positive it's my now fiance's just a scary thought. How do you tell your future husband when you weren't together, you were with someone else around conception? That's rough.
That's not something I would ever
You're
want
gonna have
in
to
the
sit him
position.
down.
Yeah, I
Tell
feel
him.
like you're, first off, you need to do that now.
Yeah.
Let's not wait till any closer. That's rough.
You're going to have to get a paternity.
comment. I don't have anything nice to say, so I'm not going to say anything at all. And I'm not judging. I just feel like when it comes to babies and like being pregnant, you don't ever lead somebody on because that is one, it's life-changing to be able to have a baby.
Yes.
And two, to make somebody believe that a child is
theirs
not
and it's
theirs, I
not.
think is
It's so
probably
sad.
one of the scummiest things you could do to somebody.
Yes.
So if she's really asking for help, it's a she, right?
Yes.
Okay. So if she's really asking for help, then you need to come clean and be
Now.
honest.
Now. Like, do not wait another
Yeah.
second.
I mean, it's still going to break his heart. Whoever the daddy isn't, it's still going to break his heart.
But I would sit him down, talk to him, and then definitely get a paternity test.
For sure.
It just
And you
shouldn't
never
even
know.
be
It
a
could be
question.
his, but
Of
at least
course.
the truth is out and
You don't
you're
want that
not-
to happen later on.
You're going to have that guilt with you forever.
I just
too.
wish women, like, what if men did that to women? Like, you know, like in a just a fake world. What if men could have children and were leading women on to believe that babies were theirs? Like,
Yeah.
that's just fucked up. And
Yeah, it's sad.
I'm girl power all the way, but that is just a fucked up situation.
With all this new like DNA testing and stuff, the amount of families I've personally witnessed be ripped apart because of it. And it's like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't want that baby being born into chaos too. You're just literally passing around generational trauma to your child when you could break it before they're even born.
Well, also like health problems. Like later on down the line, he could think, you know, like I'm fine and healthy if this guy's healthy, but it's not really his dad. So like, you know.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. That's
Yeah.
so sad.
Like the parents that wait until kids get DNA tests on like my ancestry
Yeah.
and they find out that the parents
that's
aren't
kinda
theirs.
Yeah.
To a friend of mine, she found out that her two older sisters are her mom and dad's, and apparently the mom cheated later on. So she's the baby of the family.
Yeah.
I wasn't her dad, and she didn't find out till we were in our late 20s.
So wrong. My dad didn't think I was his. He made me do ancestry.com. He's the one who made me get on it.
No.
Bill Carter came to Nashville and made me get on and made me do a DNA test
I
thing
did
with him.
not know this.
Yes.
I did not know this
Yeah,
either.
yeah. Oh my God. I didn't tell you guys
But that's
this?
when he found out like all his history too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he made me, and I think he made my little sister do it too. I'm not positive, but he for sure made me do it. Yeah.
How can you deny that you are literally your father? Like,
Oh, I know.
you and your mom, like when I was finally able to like, you know, spend time with you and your mom together and then you and your dad together, it's crazy to me how DNA actually works. There are things, because it's like you don't spend a lot of time, like you're not super close with your parents at the time, and like they are, you know, coming into your life and you're like, you haven't been in your mom's life.
Yeah.
And you do things that are so similar.
Just like her. Yeah.
It's crazy.
No,
to
DNA is
me.
insane.
Oh, yeah. It's like looking in a mirror. Sometimes Olivia says stuff and I'm like, it's so
You
infuriating.
guys are
'cause
literally
Oh,
the same
you and
person.
Liv are twins.
Yes, 1,000%. She is me.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, the things
She's Loki me too.
Yeah.
I swear these two get together and she's like, tell it to the judge, sister. I love her so much.
love her.
She's like making that age turn right now. We're going from 8 to 9, and that's such a monumental time. 8 to 9 is like she's no longer a child, and she's like becoming not a teenager by any means, but tween. And we are talking about boys and you know, all those kind of things, and it makes me
Oh, just wait.
no.
Wait.
I get the prequel of my child's life
wait.
through you.
When they hit 13, they become the demonic devils, and they don't come back.
No.
They don't come back.
Ever. They're never cute and little ever again.
No, it's I think the saddest thing I've ever realized with Raisin Bailey was she was Bailey's always been a little sassy trooper, you know, like that's just been her personality from the get, but she was so sweet and just so loving. And then 13 comes around and you're like, who the are you?
Hormones.
Oh my God.
Hormones.
She's getting better. Now that she's 17, I feel like 13 to 17 is the most
Rough.
brutal years. And then she's going to go away to college. So I'm just like, you know what? Go. We'll be there. We're going to the frat parties. Can't wait. You know, like, hey, Haley too. Let's go. Oh, we're going. I already told Jay. I'm like, I'm going to be Stifler's
I got
mom.
my bag
Okay.
packed.
Don't play. I'm going to be
I'll
the
bring
one.
the White Claws.
I'm ready. We're
You
going.
said I'm bringing the White Claws.
I got them.
Let's go. I'm so ready.
Lord. That's so funny.
All right. You ready?
Okay, this one says, I once worked at a Taco Bell, and I always get to my shift a little earlier to do my hair and whatnot, and I thought I was alone. Turns out that there was a woman in there as well. I startled by the tapping of a credit card on the back of the toilet seat. Turns out she was doing in the bathroom because my boss at the time found residue. Of all places you choose to do on a
Taco Bell.
dirty toilet seat.
That's the most blown up bathroom
That's
in
what
fast
I'm
food.
saying. You choose the Taco Bell toilet to do.
In the morning?
Get at. Well, what if she did night shift?
I don't know
fair?
how people do cocaine and function. That's the crazy thing. I've off plenty of bathroom stalls, so I can't be a hater with that. I've even crushed
Taco
up.
Bell?
I've even crushed up. Who knows? I've even crushed up tabs and them off of the back of toilets in like clubs. Okay, so I know. Trust me. Why do you think I'm such a germaphobe now? I saw a video of me the other day rubbing some Vegas performers, like you know how they have performers on like downtown. I'm like rubbing this guy's stomach and then I kiss his cheek and I was like, how did I do that? Like, who are you? Like, I would never now.
Gosh,
But-
she doesn't even shake people's hands.
My problem is how do people do cocaine and then want to function? I can't do it. Cocaine, just without alcohol, makes me want to sit in a corner and rock back and forth and shit my pants.
Oh.
It doesn't feel good. Have you ever done cocaine?
No.
Hey, Mimi, have you? Yes, no, maybe so.
No.
No? Yeah. I've done it and it's terrible. I don't like it. It's fucking gross. I can't do it. And I don't know how people do it. Unless I'm completely then I can take a
Well,
whiskey.
because I was gonna feel like that's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Like a bumperooski.
Yeah.
I just settled in.
It's crazy.
What just happened?
Yeah. But I'm serious. Like
crazy.
anybody who's sober doing cocaine, like, bro, just take a diet pill. You might feel better. I don't know.
itchy.
It's the drain. It burns your nose. It makes your teeth numb.
Yeah.
Like, no, thank you. I'm
Doesn't
good.
sound like a fun time.
Yeah.
Snorting.
And then people got to use that bathroom too. God, that's why I
Imagine
don't
a
touch.
little kid get over.
I will not touch anything in a public bathroom. I will hover over the toilet. I won't do it at all. What is happening over there?
Mom brain. She goes, imagine a little kid just walking on. I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what you have to think
well,
about.
I will say, you guys, I used to be a big like last stall user because the stalls were bigger and I was bigger. You know, okay,
Yep.
I'm much
The
smaller now. I
first
can use
one-
different.
Has the less germs.
Well, yes,
always
I
go on
did
the first
learn that
one
on
'cause I
Tyra
saw
Banks
that.
one time. Yeah, did you guys see that? Tyra
Yep.
Banks. Yeah. So, but I saw an EMT one time like make a TikTok that says I've found more people in a handicap stall of anything because that's where they go to do drugs because it has the child thing.
Nope.
I never changed my child on one of those ever.
no.
I would never in a million years put my child on one of those things. They said that's where they find the most amount of OD'd people.
Well, that and like, you remember when it was talking about the giant things of toilet paper?
And they would clean off.
Clean off their needles in it.
Yeah, so that's disgusting. I'm never gonna use a public restroom.
No,
ever again.
No one talks about losing weight and the things you can do. I can sit in like booths really good at restaurants now. I can use stalls in bathrooms comfortably.
Yay.
It's crazy the amount of things you get to do like when you make a big body transformation.
Yeah, that's how I'm discovering with my husband. He's loving it. He's little skinny roll.
Every time I see him,
Yeah.
the other day when he came running out, I was like,
he makes me look huge.
Jewel Baby has a question for Bunnie. How was your BBL recovery experience? Any pain or discomfort? I'm also a skinny girl like you. I'm not skinny, baby. I'm 163 pounds right now. So I was wondering where they got the fat to make your booty big. LOL. I got my boobs done 2 years ago, which wasn't too bad. Contemplating a BBL. I was wondering your experience because I'm scared and it will be painful. Well,
said, hold on.
when I got my boobs done, I went out to dinner right afterwards. Like that's how minimal of a surgery it was. What I got, so I didn't get a full on BBL. I got fat transfer to the top of my ass. So I didn't get like the full BBL. I've always had a big ass, but it started to like kind of flatten out on top. So they took it from my lower back actually and my stomach area. And it was the worst thing I've ever gone through in my life. It took probably about 6 months to heal, 6 months to a year to heal. And I almost passed out because I had so much fluid leaking out of me. I woke up out of that surgery with the highest blood pressure I've ever had. My heart rate was in like the 200s. I remember looking at my doctor and asking him if I was going to die because it was so bad. My dad came to visit me a couple weeks after I had the surgery, and I tried to go eat dinner with him, and I just had fluid just pouring out of me to the point where I thought I was going to faint. It's really uncomfortable. It's not, it's actually a really scary surgery to have. You can actually die from having a BBL. And my high school weight was 140 pounds. I've always been like a thicker girl. And I appreciate you saying I'm skinny. Everybody's body holds weight differently. But I've always been like a thicker girl. And since having my BBL, it is so hard to keep weight off. I literally have to lift weights 4 to 5 times a week. I eat so strict and so clean. Granted, yes, I'll have cheat meals here and there, but the majority of the time I eat really, really healthy, and I'm still 160 pounds. Granted, a lot of it's muscle now because of how much I work out, but my normal range is about 155 to 160. And it's so hard. Like your body completely changes. It changes the whole chemistry of your body. Whereas before I was kind of like lanky and like barely had any hips on me. Now I have childbearing hips. Like I literally am so against BBLs, and I don't think anybody should get them.
Well, and that fat is already going away. Like the girls who got the BBLs are now getting the lipo to remove the fat that they put in those places.
Yeah.
That is a literal fad surgery.
Yeah, it is. And I know everybody's like, well, you got it done. And I'm like, absolutely. And that's why I can sit here and tell you, do not get a BBL. It is not worth it. One, it makes thankfully my doctor, Doc Vegas, shout out Dr. Corsani in Vegas, did such a phenomenal job on my body. Like when I tell you he did so good, but a lot of girls are very unfortunate and it disproportions their body. It doesn't look good. A lot of the time the girls don't match their legs.
They look like ants.
Yeah, they're shaped like wisdom teeth. Like it's really bad. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah.
They say that they're shaped like teeth.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that to
Wisdom
clown them, but that's what they say.
Yeah.
I've never heard
pops?
that. Cake
Yeah.
pop. I heard the ant because I only say ant because that was like a trend at one point. Like people were literally asking for their bodies to look like that.
No, it's so bad. And I've seen another thing on TikTok where people are talking about BBL smells. My ass has never smelled
What?
ever. I don't know.
heard that too,
I don't
yeah.
know if it's because the girls are getting their asses too big and they just can't keep up with it, or like if it just smells because it is so big, but I've never had that problem. So that's the only thing I can agree on with like getting a BBL is like, if as long as you don't get too crazy, you don't have that problem. But yeah, definitely I don't think it's worth it. I think it's a fat. I think natural bodies are so beautiful. That's why I had my implants removed. And I don't know. We as women, we always want what we don't have. And I get that. I understand that. But I promise you, and I preach this all the time, no, what you want in your 20s is not what you are going to want when you're 45. I promise you that.
Yeah.
So just, if you're going to get it done, research the doctor very well. Look at what his patients look like 6 months to a year after they get it done.
Yeah.
You know, and
I was going to say also see if you can do it in another way. Like if you're wanting a bigger butt, you can work out and get a bigger butt. Like
absolutely.
You see so many girls are like, this is what I started with versus this is what I have now. And that's more controlled.
Yep.
You know, like you were able to add muscle in places or lose in places. Like there are other options.
And absolutely under no circumstances get shots in your ass. Do
What?
not do this. You can get, they have this thing where you can get shots in your ass now instead of doing a BBL or fat transfer.
What?
And these girls are getting like lumpy asses and like, it's just so bad because it's filler.
Crazy. Yeah.
Filler literally
Oh my
migrates. You don't
gosh.
know where that's going. There's blood vessels back there. Like you guys just have to be really, really careful. And so just know that if you do get a BBL, you will have an extra 20 pounds on you no matter what.
It
doesn't matter.
Scary.
And there's so many, like I am so fortunate because I've only had to have one fat transfer done and one high def Vaser lipo. And I did this in 2015. So, I mean, 10 years ago I did this and I've been able to maintain it. Most women have to do multiple surgeries because they do not have the you know, they don't work out. They don't eat right. They think because they're skinny right now and like the fat got taken out that they can get another one. And the more lipo you get done to your stomach, the more it jacks it up. Like, listen, I'm against plastic surgery. Even though I have had everything done, that is why I'm against it.
I was going to say you're against it because you have a personal experience with it. That's a completely different outlook than most people just never having it done and feeling some type of way about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's probably not what you wanted to hear, but if you are going to get any body work done, go to Doc Vegas in Las Vegas, Dr. Corsandi. He's hot and he's just the sweetest soul ever.
So sweet.
You
He
will
is so
love him.
sweet.
Good human, man. Like just love him to death. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.